Greetings one and all, welcome to the kitchen here today. So today I'm going to be making a version of key lime pie, and the recipe today comes courtesy of my mother. So I haven't actually made this before, but I've certainly eaten it, and this version of lime pie, yeah, it's not a very sweet one, which is why I want to make it. I really like it because it's not so sweet. I haven't got the biggest sweet tooth, so yeah, this is one for, I mean, it's still got sugar in it, don't get me wrong, but it's not as sweet as some versions. So let's get on with it. First thing I need to do is I've got a packet of, we're just going to make the base first, so I'm just going to use these shredded wheatmeal biscuits, and I'm going to whiz them up in stages here in my little whizzer, as per usual. My kitchen's yeah, pretty low tech, woefully under tooled, is that the right word? So I'm just going to do a few of these at a time in my little mini blender, whisk them up. Alrighty, so I've got my packet of biscuits there, just whizzed up, they're nice and fine. So for that, I'm just going to add 50 grams of melted butter. I'm using unsalted butter, and we'll just mix that in. Alrighty, so I've got that mixed up now. So I've got my cake tin here. I've just got one of these spring-sided things. I've greased it with a bit of butter. So I'm just going to put in my base mix into there. And I have got absolutely clean hands, so I'm just going to spread that around a bit. Try and get it fairly even, and just press it in a bit with a glass. And instructions from Mum, don't pack it too hard, so I'll try not to. Alrighty, so for my filling here, I'm going to use 5 eggs. So what I've done, I'm going to be using the yolks and the whites, but for now I've separated them. So I've just got the yolks here to start with, so I'm just going to give them a mix up, and we'll see how this goes. Like I say, not the best equipped kitchen here, but we'll see how it goes with this little hand one. Now the next thing I want to add to that is 1 tin here of this condensed milk, sweetened condensed milk. So like I sort of said at the start, this is going to be the only source of our sweetener. So, and it is pretty sweet, so it's not like it's going to be totally sugar free or anything like that. So in that goes. Get it in. Don't waste it. Alright, little kitchen mishap there, that happens. So next to that, dear, I'm going to add the juice of 5 limes, and there's a zest of about 1.5 there. So in that goes. See if we can continue this without further accidents. You can tell I'm not much of a, I don't do this very often, this baking stuff. Next in the process, and there could be a bit of swearing here too, is we just want to whisk up these egg whites a bit. So I'll see how we go. Alrighty, so that's good enough. It doesn't have to be, we're not making meringues here or anything, just getting it, yeah, just sort of a bit frothy like that. So we'll get our egg and milk and lime mixture back, and what we're going to do is just fold some of this, all of this egg white through there. Another star tip from Mother. She said it's much easier to do this. Oh, she said it's easier to do it with a oh God, with a metal spoon, not a wooden spoon. Glad I was listening. I'll get more of that in. I see what you mean, Mum. So yeah, just gently folding that through. You experienced sort of bakers know what you're doing. Get the rest in. Just fold it through. Not overworking it. Just like so. I'm happy with that. Now, get my base out of the fridge. We'll just dip her in. Alrighty. So what now? We've got to, once we've folded the egg whites in, cook for 25 minutes. And she didn't give a degrees here, but I think it's going to be a low heat. I've got it set to 160 degrees. So we'll see how that goes. Alrighty, so I've just pulled my key lime pie out of the oven there. So now all I need to do is just let that cool down to room temperature, and once it's at room temperature I'm going to whack it in the fridge, and we're going to leave it in the fridge for overnight, about 24 hours. Alright, I'll get back to you then tomorrow. Alrighty, so I've had this in overnight now, my key lime pie. So, moment of truth, let's just see how it's turned out. I'll just take this side off. I'll lift it very carefully. Ooh, it's not falling to bits yet. Okay, so that kind of looks pretty good. Alrighty, so it's looking pretty good. And it's fairly plain looking. Obviously you can serve this with lots of things. But I just want to try it as it is. Just get a little spoon here. I'm just really happy that it's all sort of held together. And it's quite, light and fluffy, but it's got that consistency of a nice cheesecake. Let's see if we can focus a bit closer. Yeah, so let's try a bit. Yum. Oh my goodness, that's so good. Wow, it's very, you can really taste the lime in it, which is absolutely what I wanted. It's not too sweet, which is absolutely what I wanted. But it's not completely sour, it's just right, for my palate anyway. I mean, obviously if you like things really, really sweet, you'd add a bit more sugar. Hang on, I'm going to eat this. Oh, yum. Anyway, enough mucking around with that, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Really, really appreciate it. And thanks to those who subscribed to the channel. I noticed there was 2 more yesterday, which I'm really happy about. Ticking over very, very slowly, which is fine. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, click that subscribe button, hit that little notification bell, get a notification when new videos are out. And I'm going to get another video out very, very shortly because I've got something marinating in the fridge, so expect a video a bit later today. Alrighty guys, I'll catch you all later.